Hey y'all, hey, welcome to Let's Chat. Yes, it's Saturday. We had so many people that we had to open up some special days. So Saturday, we have a show for you today. So we want to welcome y'all. I need a bigger back screen. Y'all see that? I didn't want to get it too big because I'm short and then I have to be able to hold it, and that's just too much activity. But we want to welcome y'all. We have two fabulous guests in the chat room on today. Author from Lockdown Publication, Meesha Turner, is going to come and kick it with us on today, as well as Pastor D.L. Hope. He's going to talk about his new gospel single. So we so appreciate y'all. I don't know if y'all tuned in yesterday. You should have, child. You should have. It was good. We had the Queen, Wahida Kirk, up in the building. Yes, we have the Queen up in here. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to play Swag's episode 1. Yes, Swag. If y'all want to know what Swag is, y'all got to make sure y'all go check out our archives, either on our YouTube channel, Let's Chat, or on our Facebook channel, Let's Chat. But yes, she talked about it. We're going to play episode 1 of Swag, and I will be back. Let's see.
Check it out. This industry best friends into your worst enemies. Pop warned me, but I didn't believe him. This song was made months ago. He probably won't believe me. Maybe nobody will. But frankly, I don't give a fuck. Drop that joint, DJ. No. Who shot you? Separate the weak from my eyes.
Baby, I swear I don't trust these niggas.
Ma, don't worry. I've been doing this too long to let these niggas catch me slipping.
Shaking the concrete, finish this up when I fall apart. Niggas call the cops when they heard mad shots. Rolling in the truck, three in the floor. So fuck your bitch in the click you play. What y'all will we ride from the quick game? You claim to be a player, but I bumps and bruises, trucks and Land Cruisers. Big Papa smash fools.
You like what you see?
Is that what's for dinner?
It is if you're waiting for me to cook.
Give me 5, all right? Nigga, what? You gonna shoot me, huh?
Yo, I swear I heard this nigga talking to somebody before he opened the door.
Nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Let's go.
And I'm telling you, the nigga was talking to...
Fuck that. We out. I know someone heard all them shots.
That was dope. Okay, that is her swag series, Sims 4. Shout out to Wahida, always thinking forward, forward thinking. If you guys want to see the rest of it, make sure you guys head over to YouTube and check out the Wahida Clark YouTube channel, and you'll be able to see swag in its entirety there. We want to thank y'all so much for coming to kick it with us today in the chat room. I am Lissha. For those who do not know who I am, I want to welcome you. We got a great show tonight. We have two fabulous guests. Listen, y'all know the quarantine always got y'all doing something different. I don't know about y'all, but it do for me, right? I'm always trying to do something. I'm either Sandy, the two gal Taylor, or I'm doing something spectacular, right? And so I was watching TikTok, and on TikTok, the lady was like, "Oh, yes, this is good for the female body. This is what we need. This is good." So what did I do? I tried it, right? So she's like, "This is good. This is what we need. You do 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, and I think it was 2 teaspoons of raw honey, but I didn't use raw honey. I used organic honey because that's all I had, and pineapple juice." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I could try that because pineapple juice make everything taste better, right?" Absolutely not. Child, listen. I stirred it just like she stirred it. So I'm stirring. I blended it up first. The cinnamon, the nutmeg, added the honey, stir. I'm stirring it. It looked like the way it looked on the video. Listen. So right. So myself say, okay, stir. So I add the pineapple juice. Stir. It's blended good. I'm doing it right. Look just like what was in her glass. Child, listen. I stirred it. I did. And the top of it was okay. But once I got to the bottom, that cinnamon, cinnamon is like that friend that's a hot mess. Y'all know, cinnamon, that's a friend that's a hot mess. That's just like mess everything up. Like, I was like, listen, I'm going to have to stop listening to TikTok. Because we have to be doing some crazy stuff. Crazy. But yes, I tried it. Listen, I did get a good cleaning tip off TikTok on making like a cleaning spray. So, but that, no ma'am, no ham, no spam. No thank you. I will not be trying that again. No, absolutely not. It was a hot mess. I couldn't finish the bottom of it. Everything was still on the bottom. I couldn't understand. I stirred it up. But yeah, that's my quarantine moments, y'all. That's my moment. A hot mess. I will not be doing that again. But how was y'all Saturday? I hope y'all Saturday is well. We're waiting for Meesha Turner to walk into this chat room and come and kick it with us. We're going to talk about her new book that she has coming out on Lockdown Publications, as well as her catalog, and just her literary career. She is a super dope author, and so she's a little nervous, so y'all have to really show her some love because she's coming on to to live. But I think she's going to do really well. Hey, y'all. Hey. How y'all doing? Let me see who's on. Hold on. Let's see what's going on. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Hey. Dr. Latoya, Outdoor Faye. Y'all, keep a lookout. She has a new book getting ready to come out called Little Ronnie. Oh, my goodness. She is such a talented author. Let's see who else I see. Sometimes it takes a minute for everybody to pop up on live. Hi, cousin. My cousin is on. My cousin Denise. Hey. Hey, Chief. Author, publisher Cash is in the chat room. I call him Chief. T calls him Big Guy. Let's see what else we got. All right, she is popping up in through here. Let's see. Just waiting for her to pop in. But y'all, make sure y'all go back and listen to Wahida's interview from yesterday. She dropped a lot of jewels, a lot of tips for authors where y'all will literally be able to take some notes on things that you may be able to apply, not apply, but a tip is a tip. So any jewel that you get, you always want to take that and try to apply that to see how it will work for you. But she did. She gave a tip on ownership and making sure that you own something. And your audiobooks is one of those things you want to try to own. So make sure y'all go back and listen to her interview on yesterday. She is super dope. We had the fabulous, and we love when Kimberly Lawson Roby comes on. She was on the day before yesterday. Make sure you guys go back and check out her replay. She dropped some tremendously large jewels for authors on her interview, and that was on Thursday. So that was the day before yesterday. Then we had Wahida on yesterday. So y'all make sure y'all go check it out. Go check it out. And then we had relationship coach and author Omar Speaks was on. Listen, Thursday show was everything. Y'all make sure y'all go check out those replays. You can check out the replays on our YouTube page as well as our Facebook page. Trying to get Meesha in here. You in? I don't see you, Meesha. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I'm helping her get in. Here she comes. Hey, can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
How are you? Meesha, can you hear me? Is your phone on mute? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Okay, so let me get her situated, y'all. So we're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back while I get her situated. Hey, y'all, we are back, we are back, we are back. Hey, y'all, we are back, we are back, we are Hey, y'all, we are back, we are back, we are Hey, y'all, we are back, we are back, we are Hey, y'all, we are back, we are back, we are All right, we're going to try this one more time. Hey, Meesha, can you hear me? Meesha? Can you hear me? Don't look like that. I hear you.
This sucks.
I hear you.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Yeah.
This sucks. It's your fault.
Okay, Meesha, I need you to check your mic, Meesha. Can you hear me, Meesha? All right, y'all. One commercial break. Let me go troubleshoot with her. Hold on. Hey, y'all, we are back, we are back, we are back. Hey, y'all, we are back, we are back, we are Hey y'all, we are back. We are back. We are back. Hey y'all, we are back. We are back. We are back. Hey y'all, we are back. We are back. We are back. Hey y'all, we are back. We are back. We are back. Hey y'all, we are back. We are back. We are back.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. We that whole Sprint commercial.
I promise this stupid laptop is. I'm gonna stick with my phone, okay?
Hey, Meesha Meesh.
Hey, boo. Why you didn't let
How
me
are you?
reschedule? You could have let me reschedule.
No, man, because you was scared. Listen, we don't walk in fear. We make it happen. I wasn't going to let you do that because you was like, oh, no, I'm just, come on. Come on.
Look, check it. You know I'm camera shy here. What you got for
Stop
me?
it.
What you got for
All
me? What's
right,
up?
all right. For all of those that are not familiar with you, tell everybody a little bit about your literary journey and your work.
Ugh. Uh, I've been writing for 3 years now. Actually, I started in 2017, early 2017. Um, I started by entering a contest with Lockdown Publications, and it was entered into the contest, and I actually my story was chosen to be in the second volume, I believe, of Come For Me, the Come For Me series.
I remember that. I remember that.
And then after that, I got a call for the third time around for volume three. And then I was offered a contract after that.
Oh, goodness.
So,
So we always talk
well,
about a go moment here, right? And a go moment is when thought and execution come together. Most of the time, we're really mindful about how we treat and speak to other people. But when it comes to ourselves, we tend to give ourselves a lot of excuses. And when fear kicks in, it stops us from doing a lot of things. So I want to know, what was your go moment? What was that moment you decided to say, I'm about to write this book and publish it?
my goal moment was when I wrote those two short stories, and then he offered me that contract. You know what I'm saying? So that was my goal moment. I still was kind of fearful that I didn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I actually, after the response, I knew I had something.
Absolutely.
But I've been writing since I was like 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So I only let like family and friends read my what I have written back then, but I never thought that I would actually publish a book.
Absolutely. And how have you grown as an author and as a woman from the time that you started writing 3 years ago to now?
I'm a whole lot of woman. I'm 43. I may not look like it, but I've been around a little bit. But as far as growing as a writer, I have seen growth in my writing in every book that I've written. And I have written 15, book 15 to be out next month. So yeah, it's a lot of growth in my writing, and I see it every time that I write. I have grown a lot. I've learned a lot of things as far as when I'm writing from then to now.
Mm-hmm.
So it has grown tremendously. My grind is like through the roof. So yeah.
So, so what is that moment like? Everybody knows the moment that them final edits hit, and you like, listen, you got to get them edits together. You got to get them edits together. What's that process like?
I'm going through that process right now. It's easier now, because you don't have that many errors, and you don't have to really worry about if they're gonna be right or whatever the case may be. I tend to try to go through my book before I send it in,
Mm-hmm.
so that it will be little to no edit corrections that needs to be made, if that makes sense.
Very, very, very. Yeah.
But I mean, there is still critiques that I get every time around, so I welcome them,
Absolutely.
because that's the only way you can grow, is if you take that criticism and that feedback and what they're trying to tell you, to correct. Because I still to this day learn something new in this industry every day. So it's never a time where you're not going to be able to learn, or you just have to be willing to take it in, you know.
You're
So
absolutely right. Yeah, absolutely. But so, what have you noticed that what have you learned about yourself throughout this whole process of becoming an author and putting out books and learning the business side? What have you learned about Meesha?
eh, that Meesha is not the same Meesha from 3 years ago. You
That's
know what I'm saying?
okay.
What can I say? You grow. You grow with your work, and you want to basically become better than you were the day before. So
Absolutely.
that is what I strived for. I'm never the same person from day to day. I'm a different person every day. So I grow every
Absolutely.
day.
Absolutely. Listen, y'all, she trying to act shy. I know she not shy. Listen, I know she not shy.
I am shy.
Right.
I am shy.
But
One
I
thing
would
y'all gonna
say,
know about me is I am very boring in real life. I'm hidden behind a screen on Facebook. That is not me. That's
oh no.
Meesha. I'm a whole different person. It's three of us that live over here. Y'all just don't understand.
Now that brings up a good question, because in order to be an author, you do have to step into a type of image for yourself, which makes you fearless when you step, because you have to take certain steps and move and grind in a certain way that you may have never done before, especially when it comes to book events and being able to talk to readers and be able to sell yourself and your book at the same time. What has that been like for you, stepping out of yourself and doing something totally different?
Well, I've only been to one book event, and that was when I came to Atlanta last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of shy then. The readers kind of came to me. I still haven't figured that out yet, but I guess once outside opens back up, I'll get it together. But as far as on Facebook, I just give them what I know they like, and that's craziness. You know what I'm saying? So giving them what they want, and everybody wants to laugh. Laughter is good for the soul. So I try to bring it to my page every day. And I started with some inspirational stuff and ended with inspirational stuff, but the shenanigans is in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep them laughing and flocking. Not to say that, okay, I want y'all to do this and I want y'all to come to my page every day and this and that and third. No, to buy my books. No, I very seldom talk about my books on my page, but I should. But I mean, I still post them every now and again, but then I'll follow it up with something crazy. You know what I'm saying? But when my book comes out, I get a lot of love. And another thing that I do is actually, I support everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You see other people books on my page all the time. I'm
Mm-hmm.
all for supporting. It's not just about me. It's not just about LDP. It's about the literary world for me as a whole. And if a book catches my attention, I'm gonna read it. If I like it, I'm gonna share it. Even if I don't have the time to read it, I'm gonna share it because I know that author, write those books. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So not just my readers, they need something in between time in the meantime while I'm sitting up there trying to, write a book. So it's plenty of books out there for somebody else to read. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I just keep them with food.
Absolutely. And it's funny that you said that because, people really don't come and buy your books from you. When you mentioned going to the book event and you didn't really know how people were coming to you because you're so shy. The thing is that they're not even buying your book, they're buying the experience they get when they interact with you. So they get the Meesha Turner experience. So when they get that experience, that's part of the packaging of your whole brand. That's what draws people into your pen. And so, because it's packaged so well, and you are just all around just Meesha, that draws people to you for real. That draws people to you. People gonna want to support you. They want to go out and buy your book. It helps create word of mouth, and then once they get their hands on the book, the content is what holds and traps them in, and that's what keeps them going. So now they got the content. They have the experience. Now they're creating word of mouth. Let me tell you about this author. Yes, y'all. Her page is off the hook too.
You know
And
what? It's a lot of people that have came on my page like, look, I told my mama, and she was like, oh my god. So I like that, and that's the whole reason why me being myself. If anybody comes to me, I love discussing my books. I don't care if you cussing me out. I don't care if we laughing about it. I can tell you about my book from front to back, from beginning to end, and I will talk about it for hours. And I've
uh-huh.
had that experience where I've talked to people for hours and they cussing me out. But you don't cuss me out, I didn't do my job. So
Right.
I want to be at that point where anytime somebody comes to approach me about my work, I be able to say mission accomplished. I ain't gotta say nothing else.
Absolutely. Because your job is to put them in their feelings. Whatever feeling that is that you want to put them in. Listen, T and I are book bougie. T's at work, but we book bougie. And we always say if it's gonna be nasty, let it be nasty. If not, we're gonna need you to send them to Starbucks, have a little conversation and some coffee, and then go home because we ain't got time for it. So it's that when they get there, they're like, ooh, and then they start your fan base becomes a taxi cab. They start picking people up and dropping them off.
Hey,
Picking
I'm
people up
good.
and dropping them off. And now they over there,
Hey,
they're like, it's a whole party over here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
man, I mean that feeling is just great. When you get new readers, I get new readers every day. But
See?
I guess because of my craziness, a lot of people drop off too. But that's just bringing more people in. Hey, I'm always giving you a chance.
Stop calling
And
it crazy. It's an experience.
hey, it's crazy when your mama tell you crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. For
Now, how
real, for
does she
real.
react to some of the stuff that you write? Because you got a gritty pen.
Well, one thing that I can tell you is my mother is my number one fan. My
All right,
mother,
Mom.
my mama stalking me right now for this book that's coming out next month. She's stalking me right now. But I mean, I have to remind her that Lockdown Publications has more than one author. So, I have to wait my turn, but she reads everything that I put out. She talks about how nasty I am. She talks about how, how do I know how to write about this? But, she know my backstory. I've lived some of those lives. So, it is
Yep,
what it
y'all,
is. You
she
gotta write.
fast.
Yeah. I used to be fast.
Oh, okay. She's a reform fast.
I'm retired.
She retired, y'all. She retired.
I hung up my belt. I was
Now what?
content.
Now what can people expect when they open up a Meesha Turner book?
Um, you can expect to check your feelings at the door.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's always some type of emotion in a Misha Turner book. Regardless of if somebody get killed, if somebody going through something, if somebody loving somebody and they hurt their feelings or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's always some type of emotion that you're gonna carry away from a Misha Turner book. And you're gonna have some type of message, negative message, positive message, and just in all my books there is certain parts where you're gonna laugh. You're gonna
Uh huh.
laugh. You're gonna cry. You're gonna get mad. I'll say about 80% you're gonna be mad, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I did my job. That was what my intent was. Whatever emotion you feel, if you don't feel it, then we have a problem because I didn't do my job. But so far, I've done my job.
Absolutely. Yes, you have. So you got a new book coming out. Tell us about it.
Savage Storms is basically a spin-off. It's a spin-off from A Distinguished Thug Stole My Heart, which is my very first series. And it's a set of twins named Michaela and Mackenzie that comes back. Michaela and Mackenzie are hit women. So they were basically, they appeared in A Distinguished Thug Stole My Heart as well as Love Shouldn't Hurt, showing what they did or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But they, shall I say, took a leave from what they do in, their line of work because of everything that was going on with family. So they dropped everything to be there for family. So now they're back at work, and with part one is basically them getting back in the groove with their team. It's a whole
Mm-hmm.
new team. And you know how men are, don't think women can be able to hold nothing down or whatever. So it's a lot of like controversy with some of the guys on the team that don't want the girls to be on the team
Mm-hmm.
because it's like a whole new team or whatever. But I kind of touch on relationship stuff, baby mama drama, the incident with the Black Lives Matters. I touched on that a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
bringing the reality into fiction,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of people don't want to look at the news. So how about I write about it? I'm gonna
That's
keep it
right.
on your mind. You know what I'm saying? So it's a overall, in my opinion, it's a book that's been waiting. Folks been waiting on since 2017. So almost 3 years they've been waiting on these twins. So I had to bring the heat.
Absolutely. And what are some of the quirky things you have to do when you write? Like, do you need music? You need a certain type of snack? What does Misha need to be able to get her inspiration going?
Misha needs to be tired.
Really?
I need to be tired. I'm gonna tell you this: if I get a lot of sleep, I will not get any work done.
Okay.
I work a full-time job and I write full-time. I write before work and I write after work. If I give a man 8 hours of work, I'm giving my books 8 hours of work too.
That's right.
And I probably get like 4 hours of sleep. But with like all like I'm coming up with another little thing. I'm not gonna really touch on it because I got some little kinks to kick out. But I have to really rearrange my schedule because I just added something else to my lifestyle, and I don't know how it's gonna pan out, but it's gonna get done.
I know that's right. You better look at the determination in your face. Stop it.
Yeah, when I tell you, hey, the grind has been real. The grind don't stop. And I don't know, like, if a lot of people say that, I gotta get sleep. No, I gotta be tired in order to grind. To be honest, I have to be tired. If I'm not tired, nothing will get done. Nothing at
Absolutely.
all.
Now, Lockdown, their publisher is Cash, who is an author himself, who has a very strong pen, a very legendary pen. What is the best part about writing up under Cash?
I mean, I wouldn't say that there's a best part of writing under him. I mean, he gives guidance and, he helps you along the way. He makes sure that you understand everything, answer questions, or whatever the case may be. Me, myself, writing under him, he's legendary. He's everything, his pen is hot. I don't want to be an author under Cash and you only read me because of Cash.
Exactly. Your pen got to be able
Read
to
read
stand next to
me
you.
because of Meesha.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? So
Uh-huh.
that's why my work has to be up there. I gotta go and dig deep because I don't want. I'm gonna read this because it's a Cash author. No, read it because it's Meesha.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So I have to stand out, and that's why all of my books are different. I've
That's
written
right.
15 books, and every last book is different. You will not open the book and see anything repetitive. Everything is different, and every book is different.
Absolutely.
So I have to make a name for myself. Hey, I salute you, boss man, if you watch.
He
But
watching.
it's all about me. You know what I'm
but
saying?
that's but that's the best part is that one thing I notice about Cash, and when he gets an author, all of his authors can stand with his pen. They all have that type of pen to where it's like not just an LBP author,
LBP.
lockdown LDP, not just an LDP author, but the fact that each pen makes what makes the company shine more. You see what I'm saying? Because it brings a type of posture to it. Like every author can write. Every author has that pen that can stand next to his. You know, and that's the best part. Sometimes, like you were saying, people are reading books because of the publisher, but they're not really the fan of the author. And you really want people to be a fan of yours. You want people to gravitate to your name, your grind, your personality. That is
Right.
why I made you do the show today.
Yeah, you made me. Literally
Y'all
made me.
listen. Listen, she
Literally.
at 11:30 she was trying to cancel. She was like, "Well, I don't know, and I'm shy, and no, ma'am.
No,
Come
my
on,
hair
pick."
wasn't combed. Thank you. My hair wasn't combed. You
Y'all see
forced me to do something.
she got her hair comb. She ready. She came ready. She got
Because
her.
you wouldn't let me cancel. I could have worn a baseball cap on your butt.
She wasn't gonna do that. She wasn't gonna do that. But that is the best part because the type of author you are, people got to be able to see you. They got to be able to mix and mingle with you. They want to be able, you want them to know your intent behind your pen, the intent behind your grind. They got to be able to see that and they attach to that. That's part of the packaging of your book. That's part of the eye candy that draws people in. The craziness on your page. Then all of a sudden they open up the book and they like, oh, this 10 times crazier than she. Now they're all in. They're like, look, it's crazy time. This crazy time. Every time I get this book, it be something going on. and they get excited. It makes a reader excited to know that when I open up this book, it's gonna be going down. And then if she's writing, I'm gonna go on her page. Every time I pass her page, it's going down. I know it's gonna be some shenanigans posted. That is an experience that you bring to your readers.
It took a long time to get there, but hey, I'm there. And
Absolutely
I look
sure.
forward. I look forward to it every day. It's not a day. If I do, don't post. I still talk to them and let them know, man, hold down the fort. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back. But I try to be present every day.
Absolutely.
But
Now,
one thing that I can say is I have loyal folks too, because if I'm not on and I don't say nothing, oh, they in my inbox or calling me on Messenger like some people.
listen, where you been? What you
Exactly.
got going on?
Exactly. You firsthand. You know what it is.
What happened? Did you sleep?
But
What's
believe
sleep?
me,
What's that?
I mean, if I'm on Facebook, it got to be something really, really, really going on. If I'm not present or
Right.
whatever. But
Mhm.
it's never a moment while I'm not off, unless I'm at work. But I'm still on while I'm at work too, so it don't matter.
Absolutely. Now, what's next? What's next for your pen? What's next for your grind? What can we expect Meesha Turner to be doing in 2021?
Well, I can say honestly, in 2020, I've written 4 books already this year. And my plan is to at least have Savage Storms finished.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have probably like 5 other series that I have to pen. I gotta write, but they sitting in the queue. So I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy. I still work, but I still have a plan. I still have things lined up. You know,
Absolutely.
I I got my t-shirt line that I'm still doing. I got my other little venture that I got going on. I'm not gonna disclose it yet because I said it still got a little kinks I gotta get out.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a whole nother business venture, but it's gonna. I'm looking to launch next month.
Okay. I know you can do it.
Oh, it's gonna get done.
Absolutely.
It's
Mm-hmm.
definitely gonna. It's just a matter of me making time to start doing what I need to do, which I only have probably like 2 weeks to get it together, 2.5 weeks. But I have everything I need to get it done. But with me barely having enough hours in a 24-hour day, I got to make it happen
Mm-hmm.
because right now it's just a one-man show. But
Yeah.
I have Savage Storms to finish. I have another romance coming after that. I don't know the title. Don't ask me. And for you guys that don't know, them boys coming back. Can't tell y'all when, but they come back.
Okay, for those that don't know about them boys, tell them about the boys.
Ah, the boys, the renegade boys. A lot of y'all slept on this series. Y'all like cash books? That's up there with cash books.
You gotta talk your stuff. I know
That's up
that's
there with
right.
one. That's up there with one of cash books. It was actually written for male readers because a lot of male readers don't think women can write in a man's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of men that read this series thought a man wrote it. Go cop that.
Well, y'all see how she leaned in on it? Like, yep, I did it.
Go cop that. Go cop that. It's a 4 book series. Renegade Boys. It's straight street, penned by me. You gonna love it. I stand by it.
You better talk that talk, Meesha.
I
Now,
stand
what
by
was
that
that
one.
like for you, writing in a male's perspective? What was the hardest part of that transition?
There is no hard part. I'm the only girl in between two boys. I've always been a boy in my other life. I was a tomboy all my life until I had kids. So writing from a man's perspective was quite easy because I used to run with nothing but men, boys. So it was nothing because I lived that life. I know about it. So it was nothing to bring the street side out of me because I know what it's about. I know how it is. It's just
Absolutely.
a matter of putting the twists and turns in the book to make it enjoyable.
I love it. I love it. Now, you have another series. Tell us about the other series that you have.
Let me see. This is yeah, I'm ready. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm ready. This is a distinguished still stole my heart. It's my very first series. Um, this book came into a full series after I wrote about the characters in the Come For Me erotica anthology. They wanted
Mm-hmm.
more. They wanted more on the characters. So I
Mm-hmm.
had to come up with something. I wrote that book in 11 days and they loved it. So that's what really, kind of like pushed me. I was like, man, I got something,
I love it.
you know. And then we have Love Shouldn't Hurt.
Mm-hmm.
This book is the one that will twist your heartstrings in every direction. This is the emotional feel book where all of your emotions will be in this series.
Mm-hmm.
It's all kind of emotions, and they're loving that series. They're loving that series a whole lot because it touches on a lot of things: domestic violence, mother-daughter relationships, relationships between young couples. It also touches on um, health issues, people going to the doctor and all of that stuff, know
Mm-hmm.
what's going on with you and things of that nature. And like when you're moving away from home and you're going to college and all that stuff, and how you can be young and still put your mind to anything, and regardless of what you've been through, you can overcome everything, every bad thing that you've been through. So that's like one of those books. One, I think that, well, with minus all the sex that's in it, it would be good for a teenage female, you know, but it's a pretty good book.
I love it. Now, Tony's not here. She is at work. But, we like to do a little something fun on our show. This is the first time. So I'm going to come up with the question for you. I'm going to keep it easy. I'm not going to go Tony fight on you because, Tony get them questions that gut punch you. Like, boom. You like,
Oh my
what?
god.
But you remember that crayon box we had back in the day with like the 64,000 crayon colors and it
It
had
was
the
only
little.
64.
Just say you had all these colors, then it had the little
Pencil sharp.
pencil
Yeah,
sharpener
back.
on the back. Okay, so you a crayon in that type of box of crayons. What color crayon would you be? You can make up your own color. You can pick a color from the box, and then why would you be that color?
Green, of course. That's my favorite color. I will be the green crayon because I'm all about the money. I'm all about the money. So I got money on my brain. So therefore, if I keep seeing green, I'll keep I'll keep prospering. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep moving. I'll keep going. It's not all about the money, but money helps.
Absolutely, and make it a little walk a little better. And I
So
want you
with
to
me, go ahead.
I want you to drop some jewels. You've been in the game. You've been writing 3 years. You got 15 books under your
I'm
belt.
still new. I'm
But
still
you
new.
know what? You know a little more than somebody that's just starting yesterday. So I want you to give them some jewels. Give them some Meesha inspiration about writing and stepping into this industry. What have you learned that you can share?
Well, stepping into the industry and being in the industry for 3 years, the first thing that I can say is be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Don't come into this game looking to make $1 million. You gotta crawl before you walk. So therefore, you have to be consistent with your work. Don't expect a whole big old payout in the beginning. I did that. I expected a big payout, but once you start writing, you see what you have to do in order to get, nice size checks. You got to be consistent. And one thing that I can say, write, write for you. I mean, consider your readers. You consider your readers, but you have to write for you. And the important thing is you have to love writing. Writing has to be your passion. You can't write just to make some money. You have to have a passion of some type, you know, to write. Don't just write thinking that you're going to make it. It takes more than that.
Mm-hmm.
And mind your business. I mean, you got to stay in your own lane. This industry is cutthroat. It's cutthroat. So you got to stay in your own lane. Me, I got my own little bubble. I stay in my bubble. I stay on Meesha's Boulevard. I don't do all that other stuff. Just stay to yourself and do what you do, and it'll be much easier for you. If you want to do crazy on your page.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do crazy on all up and down Facebook streets. Stay in your own lane. That's all I can say.
All
It works
right.
for me.
You got one more?
Mm, let me see. Um, be you. Don't let this industry change you. Be who you are. Stay true to yourself. That's all I can say. Those are experiences for me. They work for me. So I can pass that along.
And those are jewels. Those are jewels that everybody needs to have and in the industry that you are in. We so appreciate you coming to kick it with us today in the chat room, Meesha. We want you to shout out all of your social media, when they can
Of
expect
course.
your next book. You were not forced. Listen, you was all in. You were a willing participant. See, we all walk in fear. I couldn't let you walk in fear. I couldn't let you do it. It wasn't no emergency. You was just nervous. And I was like, no, we're not going to let her be nervous, because the way your pen goes, you're going to be doing this a lot. You're going to be doing this on different levels with different kinds of people. And you gotta, yes, honey. Because your book is going to have legs of its own. It's going to start moving around and taking you places that you didn't even know that your feet were going to go. So
This took you about 15 minutes to ease my nerves, okay? I know they're going to go through this.
I appreciate you, Meesha. You know I'm always here if you need me. And you are
Yeah,
welcome back anytime.
I'll see. Only if it's on audio.
She said I'll do the radio show.
You can follow me on Facebook at Meesha Turner. Instagram. Do I have an Instagram? I do have an Instagram. You can follow me at Arthur Meesha. Oh, I can't remember. Oh yeah, I'm Arthur Meesha on Instagram. On Twitter, I'm Arthur underscore Meesha. And you can also reach me at arthurmeesha.com. And you can go there. Yeah, go to arthurmeesha.com and subscribe, because I'll be sending out some emails to my subscribers about this new venture that I'm on, probably in the next week or so. So you guys
Okay.
will be the people that gets it early of what I got coming. And also, you can visit my author page, which is Author Meesha on Facebook, and you can see all the shirts and things that I have. This is Ghostwriter shirt, and you can get you one if you know support me and wanna you know buy a shirt. That would be nice.
We appreciate you, Meesha. You are welcome back anytime. I know you will be back again, and this will also be on audio because it's going to be on Spreaker Radio, which is going to also take it to Spotify. So they're going to be able to listen to the audio version of your interview as well. So you've killed two birds with one stone today. Gone, girl.
Well, thank you for having me.
You are
I don't
so
think
good.
it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be that hard next time you come for me.
It won't. You be all right. You be all right. We appreciate you, Meesha.
Well,
Hey,
thank you. I
hey,
appreciate you. Now
I
I
go
gotta
get
go
you
get
some.
some exercise in.
Oh, I said nap. She said exercise. Okay, go ahead.
I gotta fill my rings on my Apple Watch before the day over.
Oh, well, you better
So
get going. Get going. All
thank
right,
you,
Niche.
Lissha. All
You're
right, see you
welcome.
later.
Okay, bye bye. Y'all, she is super awesome. Super awesome. We thank y'all for kicking it with. I always say us because T is always with me, but I thank you for kicking it with me. We're going to take a brief break and we will be back with our next fabulous guest.